At 17 years old, Fatmata is pregnant with her second child. She had her first when she was 15. Both Fatmata and her cousin were forced to leave school when their pregnancies started to show because of a ban by the government, who consider girls like them a bad example to their peers.
I wasn't happy because I could see my friends and the girls from my village going to school, but I couldn't because I was pregnant, and then I had to take care of my child. It's not what I wished, but I've got no other option.
1 in 3 women who fall pregnant in Sierra Leone are underage. Under international pressure not to stop these girls from receiving an education, last year the government set up alternative classes for them. This would allow them to continue going to school, but with a reduced curriculum and without needing to interact with their peers. The boys who get them pregnant, meanwhile, don't face the same restrictions.
It's counterproductive to isolate a male teenager only because he has impregnated a female teenager. You are more or less, it's two evils, okay? They are not pregnant, the male. The female, they are, visibly. That's the difference there.
The government says the scheme is a success because 5,000 of the 14,000 girls in the schools for young mothers last year later went back to mainstream education. But that still means more than half slipped through the net.
The fact that they are pregnant doesn't mean that their education ends with that. So our position, and we have made it clear to the Minister of Education, is that we want these girls to be in school and not be discriminated. But at the same time, we are working in a context where the government is not actually allowing that.
UNICEF backs the alternative schools as an interim measure, but says they don't address the root causes of teenage pregnancy. Sex education is still not taught in schools, leaving NGOs to step in to provide this information. With funding for the special schools only running until next March, thousands of young girls like Fatmata may soon be left with no choice but to abandon their education completely.